welcome to another Offline Gamer Kickstarter unboxing. Today we've got Dragon Keeper the Dungeon. It's 13 plus, roughly 25 minutes, 2 to 4 people to play. It's by Locally Games, designed by Etienne and Ishmael. And this one, the thing that attracted me the most is the box is the board. And you're making a little tower out of it. So this would be the base level. And inside, as you can see, there's another 2 levels. And finally the smallest one here. Now you will be using these silver things in the corners of each box to stand the next box on top of it. Yellow discs, they're just for treasure. You've got a lovely dragon in the middle who I think is quite lovely. However, I've never ever tried to paint minis, so I suspect he will be staying plain for me, but you can paint him if you want. Extra baggies for bits and pieces. These are your player tiles, or player mats. And you've got doors relating to each of the different guilds. Each of the different guilds. I'll explain the guilds in a sec, but these are fairly good quality. Little bag. Now, these are each of your secret hero identities, or you're sort of more of an anti-hero in this game because you have abandoned your guild and you are fighting on the side of the dragon to protect the dragon and his treasure in the castle. So these are your ex-guilds. So these would be secret, so you'd draw them and you'd keep them face down so nobody else can see them. Everybody else can try and guess what you are, but it's only you that knows who you are. So if you, for example, ended up drawing, if you were the ex-yellow dude, and you drew lots of the yellow tokens down here, if you ended up with loads of these at the end, you would get minus points for every yellow tile that you had at the end. You'd get plus points for every other colour, because they're your ex-guild, and so maybe the dragon's a little bit suspicious that you've only killed those ones for just to prove something a bit too much. But yeah, so you've got 4 guilds, so it's a 4-player game. And then these are all the tiles. I will lift up to show you where the tiles go. Oops. Examples there. Rules in a multitude of languages. So you set up the game by placing tiles randomly on each one of these squares, not the centre one, that's where the dragon lives, and on each of the different levels until you've got none left. And as you can see by these arrows here, your first move will be to move the dragon this way. Then your second move would be to move the dragon this way. So if you end up here, well, the first tile you take for yourself. The second tile that you land on, you give to the next player along. So you can see how either, if you're trying to guess which one of these your opponents are, say you're the yellow chap and you think, I think the guy next to me, he's green, because he seems to be avoiding the green tiles. If you land your second dragon move, so the number 2, if you land him on a green, then you get to give the green to the next person. If they turn out that they are the green guild member, then they would lose points for every green tile that they end up with. So you're trying to guess who the the person next to you is, so that you can give them the colours that they don't want. Haven't had a chance to play it yet, as you can tell by the fact that all of these are still not popped out. So you've got yellows and blues, oops, purples and greens, and some generic ones. These are the stairs, and then those are obviously not related to any of these 4 colours. But then you also have some that have extra symbols on, so you've got here, here, here. They all mean different things. So I think this is a trap. These ones I think you can't pass, and this one I think you get to refresh something. That one also is something different, which I have forgotten. Let's have a look. So, one, just a thing that looks like a sort of light book. There's a secret passage. Prisoner exchange is this one. Traps is that one. And this one is release. So it's fairly simple rules. It's just on 2 sheets, 2 sides, here and here. You have to come down here to explain all the different rules. Yes, this was the game where I thought they've included E as in the sum of, to shorten the sum of. So if you're not sure what that spiky E on it, M or M on its side is, it means the sum of. I was quite amused by that. Don't know why. Easily distracted, I suppose. So, in terms of quality of the game, it's very good. The boxes are all sturdy. The tiles are all thick, good cardboard. The dragon's really nice. It's got a nice external box, nice internal box, and I do like the idea of having to build the. So you have a 3-layer board. It's a 3D board that you work down. I thought that was a good unique selling point for the game. It wasn't too delayed. I think it was fairly on time in terms of Kickstarter. And yeah, so I like the idea that you're playing with the dragon. So for once, the dragon is not the bad guy. Kind of. It's just that you're all bad guys together. So that's a look at Dragon Keeper the Dungeon. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.